You get so in tune with yourself, you're like a machine. If you hike out anything that's like frozen or fresh, that is a first day treat.
Yeah.
It does not last long.
First day treat. I like
Now,
that.
Panda, we'd always hike out like some beers or some Cokes or something like that.
Yeah.
Those would last like 2 days tops. Panda, on the other hand, that dude had self-control. We'd be like a day before town and he'd just like pop open this can of Coke. And we're like, where did you get that?
Yeah.
He goes, I've been sitting on it this whole time. And I'm like, how? And he's like, I have self-control. And I'm like, God.
He's like, unlike you heathens, I
It's like, I'm a master of myself. And I'm like, dude.
Master of willpower.
I was like, I can say no to a lot, but a Coke after 3 days out here? No, sir.
No, sir. 4 hours in, I'm like, where's that Coke? I know I had it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it'd be the day one. And I'm just like, boy, when I get to camp tonight, I'm crushing that.
I'm down in that Coke, man.
I mean, there's so many. One of the, when we left the Smokies, we hiked to Charlie's Bunyan, which is.
Why are these things named after people and strange objects or weird
Weird foot growths?
Weird foot growths.
Well, because it is what it looks like.
I guess
It
so.
looked like Charles's bunion.
Like Kelly had he just had a bunion right there.
There's a little loop trail on the AT. It's a 0.1 mile just loop trail that connects. And there's this solid just rock formation that looks like a bunion. And you can just like sit on it and you're overlooking this huge cliff.
Yeah.
And I'll never forget, we hiked in beers and we all had beers together up there. And it was just like one of the most satisfying beers I've ever had. It was hot. Like the beers were hot.
Oh, yeah. You're like, oh, God.
But that's what's weird, though. Like your body is so deprived. Your body starts using everything.
I can imagine.
Every resource you put in is not enough for
like
what you're taking out.
It's like, I know I have some fat around here somewhere.
Well,
I mean,
that's how I lost 75 pounds. Your body uses everything. So you go into town, you just eat everything. So that's also why as quick as you lose the weight, you gain it right back and more. Like you just keep eating like you were on trail and you become ravenous. Like you'll go through a stage where you're like, I don't want to eat at all. And
is that like near the beginning?
Yeah. Like first couple of weeks I had to force feed myself.
Really?
And then one day it was like, ooh, I'm hungry like all the time. And it's actually pretty wild. You get so in tune with yourself, you're like a machine.
Yeah.
You'll be hiking and hiking and hiking, and you can feel the very second you burn through your food energy.
That's crazy.
Like you're just like, whew.
I know.
Oh, it's time to eat.
I must eat.
And you would get so in tune from that you would be like, okay, I'm about to go up this. If I eat 2 Snickers bars and maybe a Cliff Bar, by the time I get to the top, I can have lunch. And then when I get to the other side, I was like, I shouldn't need any food to get through this. I'll just be starving by the time I have dinner. It'll be perfect. I won't be tired on the way up.
Right.
So it's just like
it's
you
crazy
add
that
just
you get into that groove where and 2 Snicker bars. That's 2 Snicker bars worth of hiking.
Snickers bars. Like
Yeah.
you could probably get a kidney out of somebody for a Snickers bar. Like they're gold. I mean, they're not that hard to come by until you run out.
Right.
Because
and then you're in the middle of a trail.
It's like the perfect combination for hiking because the way it's got all the protein from the peanuts and stuff like that, but you've also got the caramel and the sugars
and the nougat.
It's got everything in it. So like you break it down in order, like you immediately use all the sugar, but you don't get the crash because by the time you burn through all the sugar and stuff like in the carbs, then you start getting into the proteins of it. Right. So it's like the perfect little power bar for hiking, and they're delicious. So it's perfect. They're terrible for you.
That sounds like a great new Snickers commercial.
I know it does.
People hiking on the AT trail, and they're just like, take a Snickers.
You know, I don't know if anybody's tried it, but I know when I was on the PCT, there was a girl that called up Idaho Potatoes.
Yeah.
And she was just like, I did a commercial for you guys. I want to send it to you. Tell me what you think. And she made a commercial because Idaho potatoes are the best backpacking food.
Yeah.
Because it's just that instant potato pack. You just add boiling water and you can get all the different types of like potato mixing.
All kinds of cheddar.
And then you can add in like bacon bits anything or pepperoni and stuff like that. And it gets really delicious. Put it on a tortilla shell. It gets wild.
Oh, yeah. The things you can do with potatoes.
Yeah, but it's loaded with carbs, so it's like the perfect lunch.
Right.
And She called him up. She sent him the video. They cut her a $5,000 check. And it's just like, yeah, if you'll just do a couple more videos like that, that'd be, yeah, we'll give you this money. She's like, absolutely. She was telling us about it, and I was like,
you should have done a Snickers commercial, Jared.
I was like, how did I wanted to do one for Dollar General because
Now you got to tell me what.
They just plant them in hillsides and they sprout out in the middle of nowhere. They're probably great for hikers. Oh my God, it's a Dollar General.
Yeah, you're just like hiking, and then all of a sudden the camera just pans. We're starving, man. We need some food, and just Dollar General, and it's just in the middle of a field.
It's probably in the middle of the Blue Ridge Parkway, in the middle of two mountains.
Yeah, it's just set into a mountain. Yeah,
I know that's like a meme now, but that's no joke. You'll be driving like, have you driven from here to like Calhoun? You have to cut through Fairmount. There's nothing.
Nothing.
And then there's a Dollar General.